these out. Hang on. My hair! Alright, let's see here. Morning Moo, and plug these puppies in to make sure everything is okay. Morning Moo, MORNING, Moo, Achuma, and go to channel. Hey! Dude, you're here. How are you doing today? Good morning. Good morning to you. Thank you for coming in. It is, yes, it's 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to all of you guys who celebrate it. And regardless of the fact, if you're working, you get the day off. Sound check. LA, are you there? Ollie Oxen Free. LA, are you there? Present. Great. I can take these off now. I had to make sure I heard myself correctly. Well, happy 4th of July to you. And dude, I hope you have a really good one. And I've been checking for almost all week. And I checked this morning on the news. No one on the news said any advisories for us not to light fireworks. Like people over here. And we've had a lot of heat waves. So, well, we had a long heat wave already. So I just knew that the weather people were going to be like, due to the inclement weather, has been overly excessively dry and hot. You guys are forbidden to light fireworks. I have not seen that, and I'm surprised. I'm very surprised of that. And even usually in California, it stayed in the obvious, but still you have to let folks know. So nonetheless, thank you for coming in. It is the 4th of July. Yay! Woo! I'm going to put some happy emojis in here too. I'll put trophy. And I'll say yay! I'm actually typing that in now. Yay! Woo! Everyone's celebrating. Do 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 do. Hey, 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 hey. I remember I first learned how to do this. I thought it was the coolest thing. It's like I'm made out of rubber. What do I remember from elementary? How to do this? What about math? No. Dude, thank you guys for coming in. Hi, everybody. THANK. Thank you all for coming in. And I hope you all will be safe for coming in. COMING. Thank you guys for coming in today. I'm going to be talking about Jurassic Park because I accidentally looked up on the topic of today. Yesterday, I think it was on FX, they started running a couple of the Jurassic Park movies. Oh, thank you. No Espanol. Sorry. But you are welcome to stay. And thank you for coming in. So yeah, 2 Jurassic Park movies came on to my surprise. Because like I thought, there's supposed to be a Jurassic Park marathon coming on TV. But it's like it's not supposed to happen until a few more days later, like when the calendar starts in the double digits. So I'm thinking like on the 10th or the 11th or something. But yesterday they slipped 2 Jurassic Park movies. Slipped 2 Jurassic Park movies in, and I was like, shut the front door and the back door. So it started making me think of Jurassic Park in general. And so when I got on the computer, I wanted to see, like, in reference to Jurassic Park, when specifically is the marathon going to start? Check. But before I even got to do that, thank you for putting the cow in. Before I got to do that, the computer pulled up this really cool list about all the dinosaurs that are going to be into the movie this time. Hold on. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So that's what the topic is going to be about today. Hold on. Got it. There. I made a mess. Well, cleanliness is next to godliness. So when I was looking online for other things, AI Overview brought to my attention a long list of the dinosaurs that are going to be in Jurassic World Rebirth. And I'm like, shut the front door and the back door too, because I wasn't looking for that specifically. But thank you in advance, because now what I want to do is share with you guys, my friends. And in addition to that, I'll be learning the same thing together with you. And the next thing I'm going to put down in here, because I'm working at the same time as while I'm talking with you guys. Queen of multitask? No, I'm not. But while I'm on here, I can say being on YouTube and live streaming, it has helped me to learn how to better my multitasking skills. I can say that, because it's very difficult. I'm multi-talented, as you can see, but as far as being the queen of multitasking, that's another story for another day. But if I don't practice it, I will not get better. So if I do seem a little distracted, it's me trying to get my settings together on the computer and talk to you guys at the same time. I want to put the survey in here too, because it's fun as far as the what cereal or what breakfast you're going to eat for today. Let me copy and paste this so you guys can see. I'm loving the copy and pasting of it all. You guys have any plans for today? For those who are partaking in the celebration of the 4th of July, you guys have any plans? I'm thinking of putting some barbecue in the chat. Let me see. Anyone barbecuing? Anyone BBQing today? It's gonna be really hot, so I wonder if people still barbecue when it's hot outside. I'm gonna look BBQ. I'm looking right now. You know, last time I typed in BBQ, I didn't see anything. So I had to type in like rib or something. Let me see. I'll type up rib. Nope, it gave me ribbon for food. This is not barbecue, but I'm going to put it. This is not a picture of barbecue. I'm pretending that this is a picture of barbecue. There. I'm pretending that this is a picture of barbecue, and we can roll with that. Next thing on the docket, I want to put in the survey for our audience participation. Which breakfast cereal will you choose today? BREAKFAST. Which breakfast cereal will you choose today? Our 10 minutes of flying mechanics are almost over. Which breakfast cereal will you choose today? I currently have Fruit Loops cereal with me, and I wanted to put the cereal bowl emoji if it would allow me. Speaking of cereal bowls and breakfast bowls, Walmart has some nice bowls online now. I like to look online and window shop, because sometimes I don't want to do that in the store, because I like to take a little bit more time than usual. But when I'm at home, I can actually look around and see things. When I'm at home alone, I can actually look around and see things, you know, and take my time and learn about a product, test it out by watching other people display it. Like if they bought the product already, I can look and see how it looks when they open it up. They tell us the reviews. For example, a saw. There's this really cool saw. It's like a mini portable saw used to like trim branches and stuff down. Not the full length gigantic saw, but I got to see various people, you know, use the saw and cut branches and stuff. And it was like, oh, okay, I like that. And then I don't have to waste my money trying it out to see for myself. I can look at the variations on videos and be like, yeah, I think I want this one, which is actually a true story. The handheld saws for like little shrubberies and stuff. It's great to have that on hand. And on top of that, it's electric. It's electric. F-R-U-I-T. I'm typing a survey in and talking with you guys at the same time to the best of my ability. And I'm typing fruits. Ooh, melon, a watermelon, and so on. And the next one, Honey Nut Cheerios. Honey Nut Cheerios. Cheerios. Okay. So that's in there if you want to participate. Start the poll. Which breakfast cereal would you choose in this one shiny moment? For me, I'm choosing Fruit Loops. So I'm going to put that in here right now. Okay, today's breakfast cereal I'm choosing. Since I'm unable to physically vote like you guys, I can tell you what I'm voting for. Today's cereal I'm choosing is Fruit Loops. Yes. So I voted, I casted my vote. Fruit Loops cereal is in, and that's what I'm having over here. The vote is in, and thank you guys for already liking the video. It means a lot because you don't have to be here, especially since it's the holidays and all. You guys could definitely be somewhere else, but you are taking your time to come over here and hang with me, so I appreciate that a lot. I'm looking up my notes. I have the page squared off where I want to read from. Until further notice, until I can get the angle correctly, when you see me looking away, I'm looking at the monitor so I can prepare and read off what AI Overview presented to me so I can read to you. Let me find it. Please stand by. We have waiting room music for all of those who are waiting for me to get with my notes. In my mind, I'm imagining Raven from Teen Titans Go, and she's like, hurry up, just get on with it. I'm like, I'm getting on, Lassie, I'm getting on. Just hold on a tad bit here. Can you just hold on this a Smeagol minute? And Smeagol don't have any patience, which is why I said, can you hang on the Smeagol minute? Hey, you like that? And the day before yesterday, Lord of the Rings was on, and I was quite surprised because I did not see a commercial being run for that to actually be on. So when I saw it on TV, I'm like, what? It took me by surprise because everything on TV shows what's going to be. Not once had I seen the Lord of the Rings anything. I've been seeing the promotion of Shark Week. By the way, Shark Week is around the corner, and I'm looking forward to that. I have special plans for Shark Week. By the way, if you haven't seen my video I made sometime last year with Hercules the Shark, is there the Shark Show. Just thinking about it is making me laugh. So moving on with that, Hercules the Shark. So I have my notes up. Jurassic World, Rebirth, Dinosaurs. Before I start, I'll take a sip of water. Jurassic World, Rebirth, Dinosaurs. And to my surprise, it's a really long list of dinosaurs that are going to be featured in this year's Jurassic World Rebirth. They do not have the phonetic breakdown of the dinosaurs, so I'm going to do my best to read all about them to you. As I adjust the camera. a little bit more so I can feel more like I'm a part of you guys while I chat and read off of here. Jurassic World Rebirth Dinosaurs. Jurassic World Rebirth Dinosaurs, a mix of familiar faces and new hybrids. The movie Jurassic World Rebirth features a thrilling blend of dinosaurs previously seen in the franchise and some terrifying new creatures. Yep, I can hear. So, a blend of dinosaurs previously seen in the franchise and some terrifying new creations. How much more terrifying can these dinosaurs be? Because the last set of dinosaurs was like, whoa, it was like a whale that ate people. That's how the last video opened up, right? Returning dinosaurs. Tyrannosaurus Rex is a returning dinosaur. So I'm glad for that. How can you have a Jurassic Park movie and Tyrannosaurus Rex isn't in there? They never got rid of him, but regardless of the fact, Tyrannosaurus Rex can always replenish himself. But what I'm saying is they never really defeated him in that way for far as it passing on. So the Tyrannosaurus Rex is here to stay. I lost my notes. Just a second, please. There it is. Jurassic World Rebirth. Let me close that out. So, Tyrannosaurus Rex is a staple of the Jurassic movies. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's why I was like, you cannot really get rid of the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Because he's here to stay. And he's the face of Jurassic Park. Hello? He's the face of Jurassic Park. That's just like getting rid of Reptar. And the Reptar musical and or ice capades like on Rugrats. You cannot get rid of Reptar. Reptar! Reptar was in... I was about to say War of the Worlds. Reptar was in Rugrats in Paris, the Rugrats movie part 2. It was like... It wasn't Reptar on Ice, but it was like Reptar, the Broadway musical or something. And Coco LaBouche, that woman thought she was the SHIT. She was like, Coco LaBouche doesn't get fired. Coco LaBouche fires others. Well, Coco LaBouche lost her job because... She said she didn't like kids, and the manager heard her and was like, I cannot work with a woman who don't like kids and who don't want a family. So she lost that job. Tyrannosaurus Rex, a staple of the Jurassic movies, a T-Rex is featured in Rebirth with slightly different appearance than the iconic Rexy from the previous films. This T-Rex is depicted as heavier and more muscular, rightfully so. When the first T-Rex came out in Jurassic Park 1 40 years ago, I'm exaggerating, but 40 years ago when the first Jurassic Park movie came out, when it was presented to us, it was some kind of wonderful. It was like big and enormous, and it was like, oh my goodness. But in order to show the evolution of it all, even with the face of the franchise, the Tyrannosaurus Rex, they had to put something else on it to signify like, bang, here we is, and these dinosaurs have really changed. So I like that. So the Tyrannosaurus Rex is leading the way, and it is a staple of the Jurassic Park movies. A T-Rex is featured in Rebirth, which is a slightly different appearance than the iconic Rexy from previous films. This dinosaur, this T-Rex, is going to be depicted as heavier and more muscular. I have got to see that, because he was powerful in the first one. The Velociraptor will be returning in Jurassic World Rebirth. The well-known pack hunters are back, appearing briefly in the film and facing the dangerous new predator. Are you serious? So in here, I'm going to put a light and put spoiler alert. So put LIGHT. Spoiler alert. I'm going to be talking about the dinosaurs that will appear in this new movie. Spoiler alert, so you guys will know. That's what I'm going to be talking about. Dino. REP. Okay, back to my notes. Velociraptor, well-known pack hunters are back. Yes, appearing briefly in the film and facing the dangerous new predator. Dilophosaurus, known for its frills and venom spitting ability, the Dilophosaurus makes its return to the big screen featuring encountering a stranded family. Oh my goodness. Isn't the Dilophosaurus the ones that look like with the umbrellas for a face or a head, and it opens up like ooh, that scared me when I first saw it in Jurassic Park, when that large guy who stole like the embryos and stuff for the dinosaurs, they attacked him. They pretty much ate him up in the Jeep. He had lost his way when he was escaping with the dinosaur embryos in the shaving cream container, right? And he got off the road. He got off the path and started driving down like this shallow creek with rocks and stuff in it, and he got stuck. He got out of the car, rigged up this cord to help pull himself out of it. But by the time he got back, those dinosaurs with the open umbrella face came and attacked him. So if I'm getting the name of the dinosaurs correctly, they will be back. And in this movie, it said, the well-known pack hunters are back, appearing briefly in the film and facing the dangerous new predator. No. So I read that. That's the description for the Velociraptor. For these dinosaurs whose face opens up like an umbrella, the Dilophosaurus, it says they're known for its frills and venom spitting ability. The Dilophosaurus makes its return to the big screen, featured encountering the stranded family. So in my mind, I think the movie will probably open up with, let's just say, the family having a casual outing. You know, strolling along the beach on the island that they found and declared their own. Picnicking, dining casually. And out comes a pack of Dilophosauruses. And then you hear screaming, yelling, hollering, running, crying, hisses, tearing the flesh, and then the Jurassic Park movie opens up. Boom, boom, you know how the dinosaurs make those noises? So after reading that, I'm thinking that's how the movie is going to open up. The next dinosaur on the list is Spinosaurus, meaning theropod. First introduced in Jurassic Park 3, is back with a redesigned, more semi-aquatic appearance. 3 Spinosaurus dinosaurs are depicted, including the sequence where they attack a boat. So that's what those things are. If I'm gathering right from the trailer that I saw, those aren't whales, they're what, Spinosauruses? They look like pickles with tails and fins and wings. That's what they look like. Yes, sir, Bob. Excuse me while I look over here really quickly. I wonder if they have the toys already set up. You know they do, but I'm just saying, I wonder if they have the toys already set up in the Jurassic Park department, as far as all the new dinosaurs that are coming out in Jurassic Park. Are the shelves in the toy section already lined with the Jurassic World Rebirth miniature dinosaurs to purchase? I have not seen any toys in reference to that. Maybe Legos, what to me seemed like a couple of months ago. And the new dinosaur toy that I've seen feature now in Jurassic Park is the a mask that you can wear, and it comes with these claws, but I think it's sold separately. The mask that you wear and the claws are sold separately. It looks kind of weird, but nonetheless it's available for sale and you can buy it if you want. Far as the other toys, the smaller scale toys in reference to the cuteness that we're reading about now, I have yet to see. Whoopsies, I pushed the wrong thing. So let me check that and keep that afloat. And let me go into here and move forward. I wonder if there's a way I can, yup, there we go. I'm using my brain, guys. Yesterday I had a 30-minute morning move, and it was about arts. I left my picture. Perhaps I'll remember to bring it in tomorrow. But I learned something new that my phone can do. I have a new feature, and it will allow me to pause, and a picture of myself will come up. So when I had to leave and go check on something, or go leave to get some water or something, or even like make a phone call, instead of just pushing the mute button, I have a button where I can push it and it lets you guys know I'm away from the camera, but I'll be right back. So in addition to me letting you guys know that I will be right back, for an example, and typing it in the chat, I'll be right back, I have to go do something, the screen will come up and show me it. I'm going to show you it. There you go. That's cool. So that's that on that. Let me get back to these really cool dinosaurs here. Mosasaurus, the massive another aquatic dino, guys. Mosasaurus, the massive aquatic creature, returns, posing the threat to both the main characters and the stranded family. Oh man. So it seems like this movie is going to be circling around a family, because in this dinosaur list of all the dinosaurs coming here, they've mentioned twice now that it's going to involve families. Now in the commercial, it don't mention anything or show any hints of a family being involved in this. What does this have to do with the family? Because when I see the commercials, it's just grown adults going over there doing their scientific thing and running into some trouble. But this is the second time in this list that they've mentioned that a family is involved. It's mentioned it once with the dinosaurs, I'm assuming to be the dinosaurs that open their mouths and look like they open their faces and it looks like umbrellas and they spit venom. And now with the Mosasaurus, the massive aquatic creatures return, posing the threat to both the main characters and the stranded family. Yikes. Now this sounds like something new. Quetzalcoatlus, this giant flying predator, makes multiple appearances, including the scene where the team attempts to steal its DNA from an egg. Now they're on that bull. How come every time in all these dinosaur movies there's an idiot leading the party on the team who's trying to weaponize these dinosaurs? They're dinosaurs, they're weapons enough. How much more worse do you need to make these things? If anything, train them. But the next dinosaur on the list is called a Ankylosaurus. This armored dinosaur, this sounds like a dinosaur I would like. This armed dinosaur appears in the clever reference to the animated spin-offs Camp Cretazois and chaos theory. Okay, so it's kind of like a nod to those. Let me move further down here and see what I have. Now, why is it a 2 in there? Let me see. And open. We have the Cosmo, it looks like Cosmonautus. This small scavenger these small scavengers are featured in the movie. They don't say much about them with that, guys. And they don't say much about them at all. Now I'm curious to see how they look. They're small and cute. Well, they don't say they're cute. They just say they're small, but when I hear small, I think cute as well, so. The Spinosaurus, this large, long-necked herbivore, is also included. You have to show them the friendly dinosaurs. I need to see the friendly dinosaurs. I have to see the friendly dinosaurs. This one, let me try to sound it out first before I say it out loud. Petronodon, this flying reptile is one of the is one of the returning species. Okay, so we have a few returns that are coming, and we have some new ones. All right, let me scroll down and see what else is on the roster. Let me make this smaller so I can see everything correctly. And put that there. New dinosaurs and hybrids. Goodness, this is another category. What I was reading seemed like new and new to me. Here's another list, guys. Now, I knew the list. I said the list was long, but as I was just talking and guessing about what I think the dinosaurs are going to be, I done talked half hour. Just like when I made the last Jurassic Park movie. I sat up there forever. Talking about it. And it's like, oh my goodness. You mean to tell me that much time went by? Yes, that much time went by, girl. So here we are. I just read about the returning dinosaurs. But in that returning dinosaur list, they did mention a couple of new dinosaurs that are going to be occurring. Why did they mention them in that list and not here? Maybe once I read through it, I'll understand the connection. New dinosaurs and hybrids. It says here, Desosaurus rex, known as D-Rex, a new hybrid dinosaur described as a monstrous creation inspired by creatures like Rancer and Exomorph. It's a 6-limbed mutated T-Rex, considered a failed experiment from the original Jurassic Park research facility. Oh man, I don't even want to read that over again. That's going to be a mess. Muted velociraptors have wings, allowing them to fly. This gives them a distinct advantage as predators. Y'all, this sounds like they're going to a one-way trip to Hades. Aquilops, a new cute little horned herbivore similar to a triceratops, adopted by a character named Isabella. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's our cute dinosaur. To which I thought, from the list up above that says returning dinosaurs, there's a dinosaur that's going to be introduced called the Cospognathus. And they said these small scavengers are featured in the movie. So in my mind, I'm already assuming that those dinosaurs are going to be cute. But moving further, reading further along, the dinosaurs and hybrids here, this specifically says that these dinosaurs are going to be cute. So they're declaring that these are going to be cute, and that's it. The cutest little things you ever seen. Shouts out to Cupcake and Dino, a Netflix original. Cupcake and Dino, Cupcake and Dino. General Services. That's right, we do. Cupcake and Dino, Cupcake and Dino. General Services. Next dinosaur is a Neuroactivus. I'm trying. A background dinosaur, a small bright green predecessor. Now this last dinosaur has a little bit longer of a description. Titanosaurus. The sauropod makes it a franchise. This sauropod makes its franchise debut, appearing in a scene reminiscent of the first time the Bronchiosaurus was seen in Jurassic Park. The Titanosaurus is one of the dinosaurs the team seeks for DNA. Y'all need to quit seeking for DNA in these things. That's what it's people like y'all who make the human race collectively look bad. And when it's time for this planet to be purged, they're gonna take us all out because it's more bad than good. And aliens are smart. They don't have time to be waiting around. If for them, they're like, let's just blow up the whole planet and go. I'm not getting ready to sort through all this. Word on the curve. The higher intelligence, there's bad side to higher intelligence and a good side to higher intelligence. The bad side of higher intelligence is be like, I'm not sifting through the wheat and the tares like the Bible say. I'm going to burn the whole field down because I ain't got the time. And then the higher intelligence that is good, they're going to go through the rule of law, doing things indecently in order and fair and just. And doing things decently in order and fair and just is to not disrespect life. They have to respect all life. So if that's the case, that means they're going to go through with a fine-tooth comb and separate through the wheat and tares and not blow up the whole earth. So I'm rooting in this motion for the smarter, higher intelligent aliens to do that. But I digress. The Titanosaurus, this sauropod, makes its franchise debut, appearing in a scene reminiscent to the first time the Bronchiosaurus was seen in Jurassic Park. Part 1 for 40 years ago. Over exaggerating. The Titanosaurus is one of the dinosaurs the team seeks for DNA, also known as Dinos. I'm just teasing. No, the film's plot involves a mission to gather DNA samples from the specific dinosaurs to create a street pharmaceutical that could cure human heart disease. So should I say, no, the film's plot involves a mission to gather DNA samples from specific dinosaurs to create a medicine that could cure human heart disease. The narrative also explores the consequences of dinosaurs being largely unable to coexist with humans and regulated to isolated tropical environments after the events of Jurassic World Dominion. That was fun. Let me go up and see if anyone participated in the survey or not. Whoops. So far, no one has. That's alright, because I voted and I said I want Fruit Loops. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, pets, plants, animals, it's that time of the show where we put cows in the chats. Well, we put cows in the chats. You can, or your favorite animal emoji in the chat, or your favorite emoji in general in the chat. I sing a little song that goes like this. Harmonica, please. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat, moo. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat, moo. Cows in the chat, cows in the chat. I have the cows in the chat. They're locked and loaded, and you should see them in a matter of seconds. Pull up on your side. Whose side? My side. The side of the cow. The side of the cow, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And unfortunately, to my knowledge, science people and the government are still placing the blame of global warming on these beautiful bovine. They have to place the blame somewhere. They're already placing enough blame on us humans for not doing enough for the rich people so they can continue to siphon money from us to make them richer. Now they're placing the blame of global warming on these precious cows. I'm sorry, cows. On behalf of LA TV platform, I deeply apologize for the government's incompetence and science and NASA's incompetence. Having said that, I will look for a unicorn and also place a unicorn in the chat because I can and because I want to. UNI corn. Unicorn. I place unicorns in the chat. They'll show up shortly on your end. Jurassic World Rebirth will be coming out soon. I'm surprised it didn't come up for the 4th of July. Or like 4th of July weekend. I think they really want to make sure that they lock this in so tickets can sell. And also knowing that it's the 4th of July, no one's going to want to go to the movie theaters. Not today. They're going to want to be outside. Their minds and hearts are going to be on families. That's how the masses are moving. So it would make sense to make Jurassic Park come out a little later. I have a little time before my hour is up. So I want to first, while I'm at it, I want to stay ahead of the curve, meaning for myself. I want to end the poll. And you can participate in the next time when you come in. I want to see when Jurassic World Rebirth is coming out. When is Jurassic? When is the Jurassic Park movie coming out? So the Jurassic Park movie is coming out June 11th, guys. The Jurassic Park movie is coming out June 11th. That's practically next week. Nuh-uh. That's Jurassic Park 1. I caught that. Jurassic Park 1 came out June 11, 1993. When is Jurassic Park Rebirth coming out? Hang on. COMINGOUT. We're gonna get the date. It's already out. I thought it was coming out after July. It's so much stuff coming out in this month. It's very difficult to keep up if I don't write it down on the calendar. Shark Week is coming up. A lot of movies are coming out. It's already out. So have you seen it yet or not? Obviously, I haven't seen it because I thought it was coming out after 4th of July. But that's that on that. I've read everything. I want to see if I have a dinosaur, if I can find a dinosaur emoji. I was able to find a dinosaur emoji on my phone, but I don't think I can see one on the computer. I'm going to look really quickly. If I could find a dinosaur emoji, that would be awesome. That's so weird. I'm typing in the words. Let me go the old school way. I'll go through here. D-I-N. There's my dinosaur. I found the dinosaurs, guys. I'm getting ready to put the dinosaur emoji in there. Found them. Yes! Got dinosaur emojis coming up. And I need to type in closing remarks to wrap up today's show. Closing remarks. Let me find my cute little emoji with a computer and so on. Computer, what? Compute this. Never. My computer don't want to listen to me anymore. I have to throw it in the trash. She's throwing the computer in the trash. Yes, I am. Because it don't want to listen to me. It's taking up a mind of its own. Closing remarks. This movie is already out. I thought it was coming out after July 4th. After July 4th. So that's my closing remarks for today. This movie is already out. I thought it was coming out after July 4th. But if you haven't seen it, thanks to AI Overview, it provided me with a few spoiler alerts, which I don't mind because I just don't in reference to this. I made it through the list in under an hour, so that means I have a few more minutes of free time for myself according to the schedule. My name is LA, pronounced like LA, like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy. Thank you guys for coming in and for your audience participation and watching my videos in the replay game. You are watching Morning Mood. Thank you. Have a great, safe holiday. Happy weekend. Bye-bye.